What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Olivia action. I hope you have your vampire teeth on. I hope you're ready to eat some creatures. I am. Eat some blood. Let's get our command zones all squared up. Yes, indeed. We have some Olivia. Well, you may not believe it, but it is Olivia. We don't have the commanders popping up yet. Hey, what's up, dude? Best of luck. Yeah, let's check out our open. Playing against Hapatra. Awesome. Love Hapatra. Let's get the chat closed out. Playing against the... Not playing against. We have Cliffs. We have Dragon Skull Summit. We have Demonic Tutor. Yeah, I like that. We're going to keep on this one. I think that sounds good. Awesome, awesome. Let's do this. Let's go keep on this one. Yep, we're on the draw. Maybe we draw into something else. We do have Demonic Tutor if we want to go for Ancient Tomb. That way, if we hit the land drop, we'll be in a spot to where we can turn on Gilded Lotus, and that'll really open up our mana. Other than that, this is beautiful, beautiful hand. We've got Wound Reflection. We've got Gilded Lotus, some nice little ramp. We've got the Merciless, Carverk, the Merciless. Stupid. I've been recording for way too long today. Awesome, dude. I am a fan of yours. Fan of you, then. Buddy, I'm a fan of you, then. Awesome. Great to meet you. Not meet you like a butcher. Great to meet you. Fan of yours, then. Great to meet you, man. Okay, let's go ahead and draw into Urborg. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and go for the... I think at this point, though... Let's go ahead and go for the Dragon Skull Summit. Yep, usually if you have Urborg, our opponent does have black mana. I usually just try and hold off on Urborg as long as we can to keep them off the access to double black mana, so it is what it is. Let's go. We'll lead off with the Cliffs. Worn Power Stone. Yeah, let's go and get the Cliffs down. Don't want to lose to that. So we're looking at Worn Power Stone next turn. Urborg, that'll be 3 mana. That'll be Gilded Lotus. Do we want to go in Demonic Tutor for something right now? Let's go and see how the board shakes out. If this is a really heavy token build of Hapatra, and then what we can do is kind of go for like something like Toxic Deluge, kind of reset the board, get all those snakes on the plains off the battlefield. Or what we may end up doing is we may end up going for some protection for Olivia. I can't remember if I have Lightning Greaves in here. Let's go check it. Sorry about this. I haven't played... Yeah, I do have Lightning Greaves. Okay, I thought I did. I just want to make sure. I hate... Sometimes when I have these decks, I go to search for a tutor target, and I'm like, alright, we're going to grab this. And then we go into the deck, and I never put it in there for some reason. And I'm just like, well, I look like a silly person. So, we do have that in there. If we want to go for Lightning Greaves on Olivia, to make sure we keep those -1 counters off of Olivia. I think we may end up going for that with the Demonic Tutor. Especially with us hitting Worn Power Stone, though. But let's do a little bit of setting up. Let's get that going. Alright, swinging in for 2 with Hapatra. If they want to. Looks like they are. Coming in hot. Fan of yours, man. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. If I meet people, like, yeah, it's just, you're my magic friend. It's, yeah, I made my channel to make magic friends. So it's always cool to meet people in the practice room, or not even the practice room. Whatever you want to call it, the casual, it's not casual, the just for fun room. It's always fun meeting people in just the fun room. I'm just, hey man, I just have a channel, that's it. I just like meeting people. It's always cool. Okay. Yeah, I think, we'll see. We'll see if things get a little crazy with the Nest of Scarabs out there. We'll see, though. Okay, we have drawn into a Catacombs. Let's get the ramp going. Let's go for that. I think I'm okay with that. Let's get the Catacombs down. Still, they don't have double black, so we're still going to hold off on this Urborg right now. Maybe we can keep them off double black something. Let's crack the Catacombs. Let's grab a Badlands. It's going to come into play untapped, and then we can tap out for the Worn Power Stone. And then we'll probably go for the Demonic Tutor on Olivia. Then we can slowly start eating the creatures. I'm telling you, I've been recording way too long today, so this is a goofy video. And that's why. Yeah, I'm knocking out. Sometimes, I'll tell you about my schedule here in a second. Let's see what our opponent said. Nice, dude. Awesome. Love that. Hapatra, she's pretty fun. Hapatra is a lot of fun. It's so easy to generate tokens. You've got like Nest of Scarabs out there. You've got the Snake Death Touch out there. Well, I mean, obviously you're going to get those from Hapatra. But when you get down something like Nest of Scarabs, it just you just value so much. It's so much. Hapatra is so much fun. Let's get that doesn't make any sense. Okay, swinging in for 3. Yeah. So normally when I do my recording, sometimes it depends. Like if I have a free weekend, I'll knock out like 3 hours of recording in one day, and this is one of those 3-hour days. And towards the end of those 3-hour days, things get a little wonky. I get a little goofy with my commentary. So here we are. And then if my gameplay's a little weird in this game, that's why. I'm just going on 3 hours. I'm a little tired. Other times, depending if my weekend's a little bit more jam-packed, I get up early in the mornings and I start recording about 6 a.m. until about 7:30, and then I get ready for work, and then I record for about an hour after work. So, and that's usually nice because I get up in the morning, I'm fresh, I haven't been talking for 2 hours, and my gameplay's a little bit more tight in the mornings, even though sometimes I'm a little groggy and I don't make a good play. But most of the time, I get some good work done in the morning. So, all right. See what we got. Opponent is still missing the Urborg, but we're going to have to get it down now. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we can tap for red and go for Olivia. Well, let's go Gilded Lotus. Let's get that down. Looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, put a -1 counter on target creature. Yeah, we don't want to get those minus counters on Olivia. We just want to start getting into the spots where we can kind of just start chipping away at them. I'm thinking like that. Let's go Gilded Lotus. Be able to tap out for Demonic Tutor. Tap out for triple black. Let's go Demonic Tutor. Let's grab those Lightning Greaves. And then we finally put the Urborg down. They're going to have access to black mana. Where are you, Lightning Greaves? There we go. Let's get the Urborg down. Let's go Lightning Greaves. Okay. Alright, so now we've got some setting up to do. Alright, so we're going to get down Lightning Greaves. Next turn, we're going to look at Olivia. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make sure I did that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have 9 mana, so we're going to be able to ping 4 creatures. So we're going to go for Olivia, get Olivia down, put the Lightning Greaves on her, and then after that we'll have we can pop 2 more creatures with the leftover mana, and then we can get into spots where we can go Mogus, God of Slaughter. Get that Devotion online. We're a little far away from Devotion, so we can kind of safely get down Mogus, and then if we want to go for Kerberk de Merciless, however you say his name, whenever our opponent casts a spell, deals damage to equal that spell's converted may cost. Let me see. Whatever opponent. Okay, so we can get it down. Not really worried about that coming across. Now, yeah, that's the main thing though. Is if we go for creatures with Nest of Scarabs out there, we're gonna have to watch out for that. Okay, Virtuous Zombie, Vulturous Zombie. Whenever a card's put in an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, put a +1 counter on. Okay, cool enough. Fair enough. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 coming across, so we're not really under a huge clock right now. And if we want to, we can slowly start pinging away at the Virtuous Zombie. Vulturous Zombie, however you want to say it. And they do have one with the Hapatra coming across and put on one of the snake ones. So, but on a side note, if you found yourself being bitten by Olivia and you do not want to turn into a zombie, head over to ntgotraders.com. That's where Olivia's vampire compound is. You have no choice. You're going to become a zombie anyway now. So, is what it is. Turn into that. Let's get down the Bloodstained Mire. Let's go for Olivia. Looking at 1, 2. And then, how do we want to sequence this? Let's go red then black. Opponent's tapped out, so we can safely get the Lightning Greaves. Go, Olivia, go. Let's get the Lightning Greaves on you. I'm telling you, man, it's been recording magic way too long. I'll kind of explain what I've got going on. Go, go, go. We're in the safe zone. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so we can start pinging some of their creatures. Let's go ahead and we can take care of that triple red. And then, we'll just go on that. We're going to have to crack on that one. Let's go ahead and hit the Virtuous Zombie. Actually, let's leave up 2 mana. That way we can do it on our opponent's turn. We're going to add black. There we go. Okay, I like that a little bit better. Take care of the zombie. That way we can kind of spot removal, take care of Hapatra. And then we can slowly start chipping away at these tokens next turn. So, we're going to deal 1 damage. We're going to get a +1 counter on there. Hopefully we can outrace it. Just got a nice little board state developed. Now, they can go for the Vizier sack in response. So, let's go and send 1 more to cross. So, we might see that happening. They're going to be able to sacrifice that, get that scry going. Yep, there we go. Got the scry for 1. But yeah, so when our opponent's tapped out and we have Lightning Greaves and a commander, in my head I'm always just like, run, run. It was like, man, there's a tornado coming. And like, run, get to the tornado shelter. Like, they're tapped out. Let's get the Lightning Greaves on Olivia. Like, okay, we're protected. Okay, stupid, silly. Okay, gotta... telling you, getting a little wonky. A little commentary is kind of all over the road right now. All right, we're going to swing in for 4. It's going to put our opponent down to 24. And that still leaves up an Olivia activation. We can go for Hapatra. That way we can kind of stop the Nest of Scarabs coming across, or at least get into spots where they're not going to be able to swing in. And then we're still looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have 10 mana and kind of clean up on the tokens over there and build ourselves a nice little Olivia. We also have Wound Reflection. At the beginning of each instep, each opponent loses life equal to the lives he or she lost his turn. So we do have to watch out for that. You know, if they just swing in with a bunch of tokens, then they can definitely go for that. Okay, swinging in. Yeah, let's go and force the Hapatra. There we go. Boom. Olivia's gonna bite Hapatra. Queen of Snakes. Well, I'm gonna show you the Queen of Vampires, even though we have one vampire out there, and that's her. So we got one coming across on Hapatra. See if we can have the Vizier activation. Scry. Okay. And so we're going to send her back to the command zone. They did get down the Dusk Urchin, so they're not going to be able to recast Hapatra. It's going to be 4 mana. I don't know if they made the land drop for the turn. We'll see. Okay. They did not... Yeah, they did make the land drop with a 4, so we don't have to worry about Hapatra coming across. Next turn, we're going to go ahead and force the Olivia activation action on Vizier, Mr. Creepy Human Heart, and then we can start slowly pinging away at our opponent's creatures. Now, we do have to watch out for Dusk Urchins. What we can do is, if Hapatra is not on the battlefield, we can get down to Yahini, start getting a bunch of +1 counters on there, have that indestructible ability. Yeah, I like that. Going to go for that. Crypt. Let's go and get the Crypt down. A little far away from that. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go and go for Yahini. Yahini. Triple black. Yahini is going to get down. Then we can start pinging away at our opponent's creatures. So let's go ahead and target Vizier first. Actually, yeah, there we go. Let's go red. And actually, we can go Worn Power Stone because we're going to pop some other creatures. Alright, so we're going to force the action on Vizier here. We're going to see a response. We're still going to get the +1 counter on Yahini, which is really nice. Yeah, I used to call it Yahini, and it's still hard for me not to call it Yahini. Sounds right to me. But Yahini is the correct way to say it. But, yeah, I just sometimes in my head, I don't know, man. I favor hard E sometimes, so that's why I call it Yahini. It's kind of like Necasaur. That doesn't explain why I call Yahini, but, I don't know. It is what it is. I just favor hard E's sometimes. Okay, so we got the we got a nice little Yahini coming down. So we got some activations, Vizier. Okay. So we're looking at we have 5 we can go across. If we want to, we can go for Mogus. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and start pinging some of those other creatures. Let's go ahead and choose the Snake token. Actually, let's go for the Death. Let's just get Death Touch off the battlefield. Keep tapping. I think it's a dual source, and I keep tapping it. It's not going to get it done. All right, so we're going to get a +1 count on Yahini. Let's go ahead and eat the Snake token. Okay, there we go. Now we're kind of getting somewhere. Okay, +1 count on you. We have 2 6/6s coming across. Let's go and swing in. Coming in hot. Got 6 in the air. Got 6 on the ground. See if we have the Dusk Urchin's Trump Block. Nope. It's going to put them down to 12. Hey, we'll almost even this back. We're pretty much almost even this one back up. Anything else? Now we're going to go and pass turn. Okay. So, next turn. We do have 6 in the air. Vampiric Tutor. Okay. We do have 6 in the air. Depending on what they go for. We might see some Damnation, a little Board Wipe action. Is what it is if they do. We do have Wound Reflection, so we're going to be able to swing in 6 in the air. We get down Wound Reflection in our second main phase, and that'll put us in a spot to where we can kind of close it out with 6 damage in the air. It's always nice getting a nice little Wound Reflection win. Always enjoy that. So we'll see what they got going on. If they do go for Hapatra, Hapatra is not going to have haste, so they're not going to be able to get the -1 trigger, kind of get some more bodies. So we can at least kind of force the action with Yahini swinging in. We'll see what they're going for, though. Because what we could do is we could just tap out and blast a few more creatures, have an 8/8 body, and they're at 10. Yeah, this may be a board wipe coming across right now. We'll see. We'll still have Lightning Greaves, though, so we can still recast Olivia if we want to. But we're not going to post it up just yet. But yeah, Hapatra, fun commander. If you're thinking about building Hapatra, that's really cool. Definitely, you get your money's worth out of Hapatra. Like, there's certain commanders that I build for the channel that are really fun to play, but I don't know if I would build them in paper. Because this is the interesting thing about commanders. I have, like, oh, mana fail. Bummer, man. I truly have, like, 2 full commander paper decks that I have. I have no other commander paper decks. Like, I just have 2 of them. I have Omnath and, like, 1 more deck. I can't remember. I think it's... I'm trying to turn around and see. I don't want to turn around while I'm recording. I may miss it. But yeah. Hapatra is definitely one of those commanders that I would build and have a lot of fun with. Okay. Yeah, if you're thinking about buying into it paper-wise, Hapatra is just a lot of fun. There's just a lot of... It's kind of like my Church of Athreus video. It's a really good deck. I mean, not video, but deck. It's a really fun deck to play. It's not necessarily overpowered, but each time you play it, it is a ton of fun because the route in which you win is going to be different every single time. You know, at its core, you're going to be getting a bunch of snake tokens, nest scarabs, stuff like that on the battlefield. A lot of fun, though. Okay. Alright, so we got the Wound Reflection. Ooh, Mindcrank. What's up, buddy? Love Mindcrank. Let's go and swing in for 6 in the air. Let's go and swing in with the Henny coming in. Then we can go for the Wound Reflection on the back end. Oh, yeah, love it. Coming in hot. There's no reach. Yeah, no reach. Swinging in for 12. And then we've got the Wound Reflection. Alright, get the chump block on the Death Touch Snake token. It's okay, though. Little snake. Little snake, buddy. Put a +1 counter on Yahini. We're not going to be able to put it on there. Let's go and go for the Wound Reflection. So we're looking at triple black, 2 colorless. Tap for 1 more. Worst comes to worst, if they have some sort of enchantment to deal with it, then we can at least go for, we'll go for Mogus. That way we have a nice little Mogus trigger. Kind of follow up with. It's not going to be a creature. At least we can kind of force the Wound Reflection. See if they have it. Well, it's on the stack. Oh, there we go. Good game, buddy. Oh, no, chat can't popped up. Hey, if you see this video, I enjoyed it. When the game ends, I don't have the chat popped up, so I can't say good game back to you. So, but if you see it, hey, good game, buddy. Definitely enjoyed it. And you can see where Wound Reflection. Love this card. This is the second Wound Reflection win I've gotten with Olivia, and it feels just as good as the first time. So, all right, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.